Greetings, explorers. I am Dean Corin, founder and executive director of Eyesight, the leading institute for the study of immersive theatrical experiences. Fairytales Not Suitable for Children originated in the winter of 2012 and is one of the most exciting projects undertaken by research fellows at the institute. Today, you are one of the privileged few who have been invited to help relaunch this important and historic event.
Immersion! So Fairytales Not Suitable for Children is basically like an immersive musical theater piece, is the best way to explain it in a nutshell. But it's just a lot of music, fun, glitter, confetti cannons, participation, bubble machines,
strobe lights maybe? Who knows?
maybe a choose your own journey moment. Those are always fun.
Just anything that you can imagine, we could give you an 80% chance might be in our show.
Exactly. Pretty much anything and everything.
Immersive theater means people might touch you. Immersive theater means you're the stars.
We moved to the back or the upstage area of 208 where we kind of sat in a kind of semicircle, and we were treated to this, what I call this just kind of immersive orgy.
Have you ever heard of immersive theater?
Making the show is like making out with your best friend, except there's no kissing and you have to be out of the theater school by 11.
Eat for the cause of the kingdom!
Simple.
I do vaguely remember being taken around the room in a conga line type thing.
Eric, man, you partake.
Hit it, Eric. Come on, here.
Do it.
You're really cool, Eric.
I remember walking into the old, decrepit, broken theater school into room 208, and I walked through that door and I walked into a completely different space, a space of just right out of the imagination. I was completely transported, and I completely forgot the chipping tiles and the hissing radiator and the chalkboard on all the walls, and I was taken to this hilarious land of fairy tales completely put on their heads. And I especially remember during the Kiss the Girl scene, I was given an inner tube earlier in the show, and that was my object, and I was brought up on stage, and I actually felt like I was going to kiss the girl, which, if you know me, that's, well, that would have been a pretty big deal.
Making this show is like making a cake. It starts out with nothing and everyone's a different component. I was the vanilla.
Remember back to your childhood. Use your memory.
The first time that I saw Fairytales Not Suitable for Children, I really kind of hearkened back to what folks must have felt when they saw things like Steppenwolf or Looking Glass, something that was so unique and also so very intrinsically Chicago that I thought it was really exciting to see something like that. I think Fairytales has all the things that I love, that I know when I go to the theater. I think of laughs, I think of entertainment value, but I also think of an amazing amount of heart, and I think that's what Fairytales really leaves you with at the end, and I think is so very special about the production.
I get this vague confetti something. I don't know if it was confetti I brought or it was somehow showered on me. Maybe that's what I remember about Bella. Bella and confetti.
It was a picturesque cabin located in a secluded part of the forest. The perfect getaway for families and predators.
If there's one thing that Morgan Madison brings to a production, it's tons of glitter. I really can't imagine her doing a show where there isn't a little bit of like fairy dust or something.
Fairytales Not Suitable for Children's main goal is to kind of explore this universal theme of, childhood and the joy that that brings. That's really the most important thing to me, is that we bring joy to our audience and remind them what it is to be like carefree and you're not worrying about anything and you're just living to have fun. But I also think it goes to kind of this poignant place where like we all had to go through realizing that we couldn't hold on to that forever and what that means to you. And it means something different to every single person. And that's what we've realized, but we've all gone through it.
Absolutely, and I think that's why it's really great to bring it to this new production where we can find ways to pull together audience members who don't even know each other with this shared experience that every single person goes through and every single person can relate to.
Oh, hello. Since the ancient Greeks, theatrical events have been mounted and remounted generation after generation. The success of those remounts are contingent upon that theatrical work's correspondence to a key human value. Not since Euripides' Medea have I, the aloof dramaturg, found a piece so worthy of remount year after year. Fairytales Not Suitable for Children is a key American classic.
But really, the show should be remounted because it is the brainchild of a bunch of really young and creative artists who have something to say and need to spend a little energy and give people a good time. That's what theater's all about, and this is unlike any other theater you're gonna see. Love ya!
I think this show is in need of being remounted. I think we need more shows like this. I think we need more devised pieces that are fun and serious at the same time.
But I think actually the main reason it should be remounted is so that I can go see it, so that maybe when I see it a second time, I'll remember it.
So forget about Brecht and fuck Aristotle. Immersive theater's here, and we're going full throttle.
All right, explorers. The time is now for you to be a part of changing the course of human and theatrical history. You can be an integral part of making this momentous undertaking a reality. Help us, new explorers. You're our only hope. This is Dean, signing off.